Hi Leo, and welcome to your second video for the month of July 2020. My name is Julia. Thank you for tuning in. If you see this video before you have seen any other videos, I have done 2 videos for each zodiac, and I will do today the Lenormand, or not today, but now I will do the Lenormand. I've done already the tarot reading for you guys, so you can just already jump after this video to the tarot and see how both are resonating with you. What I want to do first is, before I do the Lenormand, I want to do a little tuning in. This is what I started to do with the other readings, and I really want to keep this little tradition. So if you would like to receive some healing from Avalon, from this beautiful place, and my crystal singing bowl, just stay here, close your eyes if you like, and just listen to the sound of the singing bowl. If you would like to go to your reading immediately, just go to around 2 minutes 30 or 3 minutes. This is where your reading is going to start. I will shuffle your Lenormand cards now and will lay them out, and for this I will change the camera perspective. Okay Leo, so there are a few things that you need to know before I start with the spread now. First of all, I just did your tarot reading as already mentioned, but that also means that I'm going to refer probably a few things from the tarot reading to this reading. And the second is that you are in this card deck as well. So you, no matter of your gender, are this woman, and the male person, no matter of your love interest, or so this could be your love interest, it could be your partner, your ex-partner, future partner, or the most important person in your life at the moment. Is here by this male person. So let's start. We can see that you are busy with yourself. Also, I see that there is this other person, and between you guys there is luck and happy coincidences. Also, in this house of the other person, no matter of their gender, is the clover, which also means that it means either that this person has a lot of luck, or that there are happy coincidences with this person. I mean, I don't believe in coincidences, so I would say this is also some sort of like destiny energy. This person here is in the house of communication, so it might be that you are communicating with this person. If we now have a look onto the communication, which is indicated here by the letter, we do see that there is communication about blockages or challenges. So I do feel like there is communication about some blockages with this person, or some challenges. So what I could already see in the Lenormand, not in the Lenormand, in the tarot, was that there is some sort of change, some sort of natural ending. So I am going to look now into the cards of decision and ending. And I do see in the house of ending is love. So that doesn't need to be with this person, but there is some sort of something in your love life, or where you have emotions and feelings for, that is in the house of ending. And we do see also the coffin here next to it. So there is an ending of deep feelings. Maybe this is even some sort of soul connection, and I do feel with this came already a lot of stability, because the anchor is something stable, something that is anchored. So but this is all in the ending energy here. So I do feel like the change that is coming, and we're going to have a look here around this card as well, because this card indicates change. This card indicates ending. So, and this is the house of this card. So we're gonna like see that those cards are in the ending. So something that was quite stable, I would say, for a while, but now this is ending. And let's have a look onto the stork, because that's the transformation card. And again, we do have some sort of partnership here. It might be that this is about some sort of family issues, or a long-term, because the tree talks about something long-term, and we could see this already in the tarot, that there is something that you might have built for quite a while with a person, with a job, with a friend, or a love relationship here. And it seems like this is all in the changing, it's all in the transformation. And I do feel like there are solutions coming in the month of July for partnerships. Solutions are coming for the things that like were really rooted for. This is also talking about an inner stability. So it might be that you are going to find an inner stability again. But again, this could talk, the tree is also talking about your life, and therefore everything that has grown for quite a while and has rooted. And I do feel like there is the changes are regarding partnerships. So again, this could refer this could refer to a love relationship, which is of course the ring marriage. So that might be a topic. The lilies are standing for, could be for family, could be for an older male person, but in general also the lilies stand for harmony and inner peace. So I do feel like there is like a transformation within a partnership, may it be business, friend, or love relationship, that is going to bring you inner peace again, and a solution for some sort of issues that were like long-termish. And I do see this is the house of conflict. So the long-term situation is in the house of conflict. So I do feel like there were some conflicts in your life, but again, we do have the transformation and we do have the solution here. Let's have a look around you. We do have luck next to you as well, and there might be some messages coming in. I do feel like there is something coming in. This is also talking about change that is coming your way, while the stork is talking about an inner transformation that then also is being shown outwardly. Of course, this could always refer to an outward transformation, but with the rider there comes news from outside, so there could come a change from the outside. But I do feel like whatever this is, it's a lucky change or a lucky message or information. This can refer also to a meeting. So whatever this is, if that is a change coming, if that is a message or a meeting, it's gonna be lucky. It's a really good thing actually. Let's have a look here. There is some sort of decision. A decision, maybe different ways that you can decide to go now. Some communication again, and a new beginning. The interesting thing is that the new beginning is in the house of the crossroad. So usually the crossroad would be here, which means this is the house of the crossroad. And I do feel like a decision is going to lead to a new beginning for you, and it involves some sort of documents or contracts, or most likely some sort of communication. So it does feel like you are going to communicate your change in direction to someone, or probably to someone, so that there's a new beginning. We could see this already in the tarot, so check out the tarot reading for you in July as well. Looking onto the things or the cards that are below you, we do have the cross, which is a karmic life lesson. It might even be that your financial situation is a little bit burdened in the month of July, as this is the house of finances, and maybe you have a lesson regarding regarding finances. We're going to have a look at this in a second, because that's also here what you're thinking about. But let's just do those cards first. So there is some sort of karmic life lesson or some kind of burden. We do have the flowers are just only positive. It could be creativity, music, poetry. It could be compliments, appreciation. But then we do have the conflicts, not conflicts, but challenges and blockages here. So there is some kind of lesson that has to do with appreciating something, or with you being creative, and something that is challenging. Also, what is interesting is that the flowers are in the house of work. So it might be that you are doing something creative as your work. Could have a look at this as well in a second. But there is some sort of challenge, and it's not such an easy line that we do have here. So I do feel, because we have the house of finances here, we have the house of work here, I do feel like you struggle a little bit financially and in your work life. It's not just like easy flowing for you. A conflict is also that someone or something has been cut away. That's a conflict card. But this could also indicate that you are the person who are cutting something or someone away. We do also have the dog and the snake. So it might be the snake could stand for another woman. The snake, so it might be that there is something about loyalty or friendship with another woman. Let's see, and moving on. So yep, so moving on. So no matter of your gender, there might be something where someone is moving. There could be your love interest here, because this literally what's below and above. So someone is moving on from the snake situation here, which could be just a complicated situation. Maybe you are moving on from difficulties, but this could also mean there is maybe a woman, which can be the other woman. It could be a mother, a friend, it could be even a work colleague. So there is something about moving on, and trust and loyalty is something here with this person, I would say, as well. I want to know, what are you thinking about? You are thinking about communicating. I do feel like you're thinking about communicating your financial issues here with someone. Maybe there are some sort of contracts regarding, there could be financial contracts or something that is being, the mice indicate some sort of loss or worries. So either this is communication about finances, and that your finances are a little bit, as I've said already here, burdened, or that you're losing finances, or that might be some financial contracts. But with the mice, it's about worrying. Okay, let me have another look. In your house of love, and this is quite interesting, because in the house of love we have luck and happiness. And here we have the love in the house of sadness. So again, I do feel like for some of you it's about leaving a person behind, leaving a relationship behind, leaving something behind that you once loved, maybe still love, but it's in the ending phase. But then we also have luck here in the house of love. The first three cards are also quite interesting, because there is something because usually the first 3 cards are indicating the headline. So I should have done this maybe first, but this is either where you live, so it could be your house, your flat, or wherever you live. This could be contracts or living with your partner, and we do have a positive change here. So the first cards, again, positive change. It's interesting because with the tarot that I did for you guys, the main topic was change. It was the Wheel of Fortune, and this is basically the change that is also like the main topic. There is a change in your private life, a positive change. So maybe moving in with someone, or maybe getting a contract for a place where you're going to live. But this is a very positive line. And if I take the next card as well, it would bring you inner peace and harmony, which is really, really beautiful. I want to have a look around your love interest here. Let's see what this person is going through. Yeah, we do have the luck, and we do have luck that is like the glue and happy coincidences, and therefore I would say like destiny that is gluing you together. There is something unclear with this person, but it's clearing because the clouds are bright to the side of this person. It might be that this person thinks about moving on from something, or has moved on to something which could have been quite a burden. Maybe this is also about a travel, or it could be a destined travel, because the cross is also karma and therefore kind of like destiny as well. I do feel, since we can take those 4 cards, if you do take a journey, this is going to be a destined journey that is going to bring luck, so this is good. There is some sort of knowledge about difficulties, which of course could be what I already said at the beginning, communicating some difficulties with this person. So maybe this is about facts about difficulties that is leading to a decision. But also it could be that there is something hidden, that there is another person hidden, or still like a topic somewhere, somehow. But again, this is also leading to a decision here. So I would say, because we do have the decision, and I do feel like this is also combined here with the clover, there is a positive decision here as well. In your house of, the ring, the partnership is in the house of luck, so that's also very good. So I do feel, even if something is ending, I do feel like the partnership here might be some stress and nervousness about some issues that we have here that might just literally be financial. But the partnership in itself is really lucky here. And I do also see around this card that there is an influential partnership that is going to be a really, a solution, bringing new insights, solutions, long-termish. Do you say long-termish? Okay, so I do feel like, wait, where's the anchor? Where is the anchor? Oh yeah, there, of course. Okay, that's interesting, because the anchor is also work. It's not just stability, as I've said at the beginning, but it's also about work, which is why this here is in the house of work, so creativity. So it might be that there's also something ending in your work life, which could have to do with this other person or this other thing that is changing, that is ending. And if you have a look at the tarot reading, I do feel like you will gain more insights about this ending, because it does make sense that maybe even 2 things are ending here, because it might be that you worked with a person who was your partner, or you did something together, and now it's not just like a love ending, but it's also some sort of work ending. But I also do have the luck here, and the sun is the best card in the whole deck, so wherever the sun is, it's softening all of the other cards. So even if we do see here the ending and maybe some sadness related to also a work that might be ending, and there is also clarity, because this is in the house of clarity or spirituality, so it might even be a spiritual work, or that you will gain some clarity about this work situation. It is all related to the sun. So I do feel in the long term, even if something is ending, it is for the best, because you're gonna be really happy, and as I've said, sun is softening the effect. Alright, so let me know if you resonated with the reading. If so, leave a like or a comment or subscribe to the channel. And as mentioned, you can just go to the other reading as well. If you want your own personal readings, I do Lenormand, and I do the tarot readings on my website, which is www.avalonrituals.com. And you can book a reading with me on the website, or if you have any questions up front, just write me an email and I will get in touch with you as soon as possible. Have a blessed day and talk to you soon.